BK, looking at the way that they want to attack the paint and play in the paint, how important is your paint protection tonight?
It's huge every night. Obviously, that's one of the strengths of their team, with getting in there, attacking their offensive rebounding. But that's a focus for us from game to game. That's something we want to control and do a better job with.
Rebounding has been something you guys have done really, really well to start the season. This is a team that likes to crash the offensive glass and also put the ball back in the hoop. How important is it to not just crash the glass, but crash it with purpose to alleviate some of those second chance opportunities?
Yeah, it's a focus for sure. We've been good in stretches this year. We got to put more consistent of it, but it's been something we've been focused on. Definitely going to need that tonight.
BK, can you describe the level of efficiency Bagley has played with the minutes that he's been given?
Marvin's been that way since we've got him. Whatever his time is, he always produces. He's always on the boards. He's always scoring, finishing around the rim. He's been terrific in his time.
With Alex, he's had a lot of blocks. Have you felt like his overall rim protection in general has also translated the way you guys expected so far?
Yeah, he's having some good moments, and then some moments he still needs to learn and grow and protect better. But that's one of the reasons here is his versatility defensively. We've talked about him being able to protect the rim, but also play on the perimeter and guard there. But this is a work in progress, and we're going to expect more as he grows.
What are those learning and growing areas for him?
Just on the weak side, getting more opportunities, taking more opportunities to get in there and even try to get more blocks, be more active. But for the most part, he's been pretty good.
With a player like Trey, you almost have to pick your poison. Do you want to be a scorer or a facilitator? He can do both. What's the one thing that you, without getting away the game plan, what's the priority for your defense when you go up against a guy like that?
Realizing that you're not going to do it by yourself, that's going to take a whole unit to play against all these great players in this league. Obviously, he's one of those type of guys. So we're going to have to do it together. It's not going to just be one person. It's going to have to take multiple efforts to get it done.
With Kyle offensively, the shot from the perimeter hasn't been falling, but he has made a more concerted effort to try and attack and get himself to the free throw line. What does that say about the mindset that he has? It's kind of like on to the next play, not worrying about the shot not falling, finding a way to impact.
Yeah, I really liked his aggressive mindset last game, getting downhill, which is one of his strengths, getting to the free throw line. The shooting he's going to make shots. This guy's a scorer in this league for a long time. I've seen it when he was young, when he was first started. This guy can put the ball in the basket. Just keep being aggressive, which he's doing, which is great.
He told me this morning that he expects himself to have a big rebounding game tonight. When you have a leader who wants to impact in other categories outside of scoring, how does that then trickle down to the rest of the roster?
It's great. I mean, he's actually been very good defensively. He's been setting the tone with our physicality on that end. And then when he rebounds, it's a great opportunity for him to push and play in transition. So we encourage him to get as many defensive boards as he can.
You've talked about how you guys want to limit the number of non-paint twos you have. I'm curious with Bub and his pull-up game, are those shots that you're okay with, are those kind of like the exception, or do you want him like bring those out to the three-point line?
I think Bub is mixed in when he's had to take, when those shots are wide open, sure, take them. But he's also mixed in getting to the rim and then kicking out to shooters and showing some pull-up threes. All good stuff. We're not taking a lot of mid-range as a team. He'll take, him, Jordan, and Kyle will take a few. And sometimes that's at the end of the clock when you have to. So we've had no problem with his shot selection at all.
And then at times against Cleveland, it felt like the guard switches, especially with Garland and Mitchell, were a little bit loose and gave them some three opportunities. Is that a correct assessment, and what's kind of the teaching point with that?
Yeah, we were a little, at times, not connected on all of our pick and roll defense. That was one area for sure. Those are things we got to clean up.
Is that a communication thing or a technique thing?
A little bit of both, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.